Hey, Mike McGroarty here from mikesbackyardnursery.com. Today we're getting ready to pot up some Annabelle hydrangeas. Now these were hardwood cuttings that we stuck probably right around April 1st, and today it's June 29. So you can see that not only in that short period of time did they root, but they've also put on about 8 or 9, 10 inches of new growth. So they're kind of rooted in and stuck together. So we're going to get them out of here, and then we're going to separate them, kind of grade them into two sizes, real small ones and bigger ones. And then we're going to stick them in a container, and then we'll put them back under where our mist is. The mist will kind of keep them happy, because disturbing them like this might upset them and make them wilt. So by putting them back under the mist, that'll keep them content until they harden off a little bit. Now, getting them out of the container can be a little bit, or out of this wooden flat. These are the flats. There's a page on mikesbackyardnursery.com. If you go there and use the search tool, homemade plant propagation flats or something, you'll see these flats. But this is it's a wooden flat, so I'm going to stand it up like this. Now there's pretty big openings in the bottom, but we put cardboard in there when we fill them with the rooting medium. Now I'm just going to take my fingers and kind of push through there to get these things loosened up and started out. They'll kind of come out in a big mat. There we go. Like that. And then I'm going to just slip it that way. So that's kind of what the flat looks like. And then I'm going to flip it just like that. And then, so as you can see, that thing is going to break. So I'm going to give it a little bit of tune up there. Hopefully that'll make it happy. So you could see that, especially with hardwood cuttings, you're never going to get a 100% stand, so those two didn't do anything. And what I do is I kind of get underneath of it and just kind of rattle them loose like that, and same thing, and then pretty soon they start coming apart. So that one's kind of small, but it's got a good root system, so I'm going to put it with the good ones. There's a couple of dead ones in there. That one's real small, so we'll separate that. There's a dead one, and there's a dead one. So we'll take these bigger ones. So these bigger ones are ones that we're probably going to pot here in a week or two. But before I just pot them up and stick them out in the sun, I'm going to let them harden off a little bit. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prune them. There's a giant weed in there. The weeds never miss the party. So look how nice that is from about a 3-inch cutting. So I'm going to group them up like that, line the root balls up, and then I'm just going to take the tops and whack the tops off. That way they're going to be less likely to wilt down. And then when we get them potted up later, they'll put on new growth, and I'm sure that they will flower before the end of the summer. So then we just kind of stick them in a container. This is a temporary measure. We're going to put them in here like this, and usually we'll probably add more to this, and then just kind of backfill around there. And then we'll take this over and set it right on the edge of the mist bed so it gets overspray from the mist. And same thing with the little ones. Now these are the little tiny ones, but I'm not going to write them off. But by the same token, I don't want to pot them up and just automatically lose them because they were so small. So I'm going to whack the tops off, and then we'll just we put them in a smaller container just so we can tell the difference and what's what. So anyway, these are Annabelle hydrangea cuttings that we made the cutting and stuck them right around April 1st, and here we are just a couple of months later getting them out, getting them ready to pot up. And I can assure you we will be selling these in a matter of weeks because people have been asking and asking for them. So I'm Mike McGroarty from mikesbackyardnursery.com, I'm gonna this video go on YouTube, and then I'll probably do a page on Mike's Backyard Nursery, so I'll put a link to that right there below my feet. Click on that if you have any questions. I don't answer questions on YouTube. I just don't have the time, but I do answer questions on mikesbackyardnursery.com every single day. So I'm Mike Rigordi. Have a great day.